At the beginning of the film, a group of girls is shown in a strict and controlled hostile environment. They stand in a line against the wall, waiting for their turn to apply a special cream to their faces. This routine is closely monitored by cameras, and no one is allowed to skip their turn or be even a second late. Among these girls are Sophia and Vivian, two close friends. Sophia has weak eyesight, and when her cream falls to the ground, she struggles to find it. Seeing her friend in trouble, Vivian steps out of line to help her. But by doing so, she misses her own turn. Suddenly, an alarm blares. The guards storm in, and the frightened girls immediately turn their faces to the wall. The guards grab Vivian and drag her away. She cries out for Sophia to help her, but Sophia, terrified of the guards, remains frozen in fear. Vivian is punished for breaking the rules. The film reveals that these girls are orphans, raised in a mysterious boarding house with no windows. None of them have ever stepped outside. They have never seen sunlight. They have been told that the outside world is toxic, that if they ever try to leave, they will die. Because of this, no girl has ever dared to escape. These girls have been here since level 0, meaning they have been trapped in this place since childhood. As the girls grow older, they are moved up to the next floor, each floor representing a new level in the boarding house. The highest level is 16, and once a girl reaches level 16, she is eventually adopted. At level 16, the girls are taught manners, home skills, and proper etiquette. They also learn to fight and are strictly told that disturbing the discipline is unacceptable. Cleanliness is emphasized, and every detail of self-care is reinforced, such as taking vitamins and applying the special cream we saw earlier. Curiously, despite all these lessons, they are never taught how to read or write, which is considered the most important skill. Later in the film, we see both Vivian and Sophia reaching level 16. Vivian has become the top girl, strictly adhering to all the rules and regulations. However, it becomes clear that the bond between Sophia and Vivian has fractured since the beginning of the film, primarily because Vivian still resents the punishment she received at level 10 due to Sophia's mistake. Today marks their first day at level 16. Upon arrival, the girls choose their new beds and immediately immerse themselves in their tasks. In a brief moment of normalcy, Sophia meets Vivian in the washroom. Despite everything, Sophia still considers Vivian her friend and tries to share something important with her, but Vivian ignores her. Meanwhile, the boarding house supervisor, Miss Brixel, makes an appearance. She brings new dresses for the girls during an assembly, with each dress personalized with the girl's name. Once the assembly is over, all the girls return to their work. Sophia makes another attempt to connect with Vivian by sending the girl standing nearby with an excuse, hoping to get through to her friend. Sophia asks Vivian not to take her vitamins tonight. She tells her to just pretend that she already took them. Before Sophia can explain further, another girl arrives to take Vivian away. Though confused by Sophia's strange instruction, Vivian follows the order and doesn't take her vitamins. Later that night, while everyone else is asleep, both Vivian and Sophia lie awake. Sophia finally confesses that the pills they take aren't really vitamins at all. They are sleeping pills. In fact, these drugs have been given to all the girls since level 1. While they're talking, they suddenly sense someone coming toward their room. Quickly, Sophia retreats into her room. Soon after, Miss Brixel appears in Vivian's room, accompanied by the guards. Vivian pretends to be asleep as they enter. Miss Brixel selects 2 girls, and Vivian is among them. The guards escort the chosen girls into another room where a couple is already present. The couple is discussing the purchase of the girls. Vivian is shocked to learn that, rather than being adopted, the girls are actually being sold. After this disturbing incident, the guards return Vivian to her room because the lady had chosen the other girl. Now, realizing that Sophia was right all along, Vivian starts to understand the dark truth behind their lives. Sophia tells Vivian that from level 13 onward, she has been refusing to take those so-called vitamins. She reveals that every night, when everyone is asleep, the girls from level 16 are displayed to potential customers. To make matters worse, the guards harass the girls during these hours. Because of these unsettling practices, the facility calls the girls in for regular checkups. During these examinations, the doctors inject them with drugs disguised as medicine. In one checkup, a doctor tells Vivian, "You are important because your face resembles that of a famous actress." During a routine checkup, one of Vivian's friends notices that a key card is needed to leave or even open any door. Later that night, Sophia pulls Vivian aside and shares a daring plan. They will escape by stealing a key card from the guards when they come by. However, Vivian isn't thrilled with the idea, as she believes Dr. Moreau will eventually help them. The next day, Vivian meets Dr. Moreau again. They exchange a few words before she leaves without asking for any help. In the following scene, all the girls are seen playing games, but suddenly one of them starts vomiting, a side effect that might be linked to Dr. Moreau's vaccine. During another checkup, Dr. Moreau discovers that Vivian has stopped taking the drugs, specifically the so-called vitamins that are actually sleeping pills given every night. In response, he injects Vivian with a new dose that makes her extremely sluggish. Unable to complete her daily duties in the boarding house, some of the other girls complain to Miss Brixel. Furious at the lapse in discipline, Miss Brixel locks Vivian in a small cell right in front of everyone, using this harsh punishment as a warning of what happens to those who disobey. After delivering her warning, Brixel returns to her own room. In the room, Dr. Moreau is also present, and it's revealed that he and Brixel are a couple. During their conversation, it becomes clear that keeping the girls confined is part of their business. Dr. Moreau even informs Brixel that his boss has ordered them to supply the girls as stock, a revelation that leaves Brixel visibly disheartened as she no longer wishes to continue. Meanwhile, still locked in the cell, Vivian's friend Sophia is busy devising a rescue plan because she refuses to leave Vivian alone. Using clothes, she fashions a makeshift rope to help retrieve the key card and plans to attack the guards to secure it. Following her plan, when the guards eventually arrive in her room, Sophia launches an attack and manages to snatch the key card from them. As she races to free Vivian, a guard suddenly grabs her by the neck. Just when it seems that Sophia is about to be killed, the guard releases her. Seizing the moment, Sophia quickly grabs a nearby iron bar and injures the guard, determined to save her friend at any cost. She barely reaches Vivian when the alarm suddenly rings. In the chaos as she runs, she hears Vivian calling out from behind, "Please take me from here." Realizing that stopping would only get her caught by the guards, Sophia continues to flee. Later, the girls are gathered in a meeting room with Miss Brixel, and Vivian is among them. In that tense atmosphere, the guards have caught Sophia. Miss Brixel brings Vivian out of her cell, and Dr. Moreau is also present. He sternly declares that what Sophia did is not allowed and that she will be punished. He demands, "Return the key card if you have it, or we will punish each of you." It is revealed that Sophia had stolen the key card, but it hasn't been recovered yet. After this incident, Brixel becomes even more cautious. She starts giving the so-called vitamins, which are actually sleeping pills, directly to all the girls by hand. Meanwhile, Vivian is determined to rescue her friend Sophia, who is now locked in a terrible cell because of her actions. Not knowing where management has hidden Sophia, Vivian takes her sleeping pills from Brixel but deliberately injures her hand with a hairpin so she won't fall asleep. Late at night, while everyone else is asleep, Vivian finds the hidden key card on Sophia's bed. As she attempts to open the door with it, she discovers that it can only be unlocked from the outside. Undeterred, she uses the key card to unscrew the door's bolts, finally managing to open it. Vivian then makes her way to Dr. Moreau's room, where she finds Brixel waiting. Shocked by Vivian's unexpected appearance, Brixel tries to make her faint by injecting her. But Vivian quickly fights back, turning the injection around so that Brixel receives the very dose meant for her. Seizing the moment, Vivian takes the key card from the sluggish Brixel and moves into the basement. There, she finds Sophia with her hands tied. Together, they head to a surgical room where Vivian uses various tools to free Sophia's hands. Inside the room, they make a horrifying discovery, a dead body. The name on the label indicates that this girl was taken for punishment just a few hours earlier. As Sophia removes the cloth from the body, they are horrified to see that the girl's face has no skin and looks grotesque. Terrified by this gruesome sight, they decide that they must run from there immediately. Determined to save the other girls, Sophia and Vivian quickly devise an escape plan. Sophia takes on the task of gathering the other girls, while Vivian waits at the gate. Overcome by fear of the guards, Vivian hides in a nearby room. From there, she reveals the grim secret behind their existence. This boarding house is actually a facility where elderly women harvest the skin of teenage girls. Dr. Moreau had even explained this in a video. In her investigation, Vivian also discovers that Dr. Moreau is corrupt. To make matters worse, not a single girl is willing to leave with Sophia. Frustrated and desperate, Vivian takes matters into her own hands and brings Brixel before everyone. She exposes the truth to all, and they soon learn that Brixel herself is an old woman who has maintained her youthful face artificially. Enraged by this betrayal, the girls lock Brixel in a cell and make their escape. In the chaos, a guard grabs one of the girls, but she manages to throw him off the building and run away. As the girls flee, the guards become alert, and soon Dr. Moreau steps out of the facility. He notices Vivian and Sophia, and seeing him, Vivian recalls why he always called her special and important. Her skin, which resembles that of a famous TV actress, is considered highly valuable. In a bold act of defiance, Vivian deliberately cuts her own skin in front of Dr. Moreau, ensuring that her skin will no longer be of any use to him. Shocked by this act, Dr. Moreau quickly leaves. The following morning, the police rescue the girls. For the first time in their lives, Vivian and the others see the outer world. They experience sunlight and rain, a world full of wonder and freedom. The movie ends with this bittersweet glimpse of a new beginning, as they finally step into a world that they had only been told was dangerous.